end of the call. So there's a bunch of things I wanted to show today. Let me share my screen and we'll go cover all of that. Let me know when you guys can see my screen.
Yeah.
It's visible? Okay, great. So I wanted to start with invoices. I mentioned 2 days ago earth-shattering innovation, which is called GaragePay, where we're bridging the gap between founders and global payments across fiat and crypto. It's great. Patrick is actually online in Garage. We should give him a call inside of Garage, see what he's doing.
Good idea.
True, but so in any case, on Monday, I showed you guys the fact that any founder, including us or any company, can create payments in products in any currency, which then allows the end user to select but the end user doesn't have to pay in the currency that the founder wanted. The end user could select whatever currency he wanted, including 350 cryptocurrencies. And so that is like such a colossal innovation in the payment space. And we're going to really invest a lot of time and money into making that more comprehensive and then localizing that payment systems for every demographic. However, one of the things that we've been continuously asked about is invoices. And so there is full-blown invoicing software that companies rely on. In India, there's the most popular one by far is called Zoho Invoices. In the US, you have variations of QuickBooks, Tally, the list goes on. And basically what these platforms do is they sit on top of your accounting software and allow you to issue invoices to your customers. So what we have done now is inside of GaragePay, we have included an entire dynamic invoice management system, which can be used by any company across the world. Like, it's so easy. They'll never have to make an invoice again. It's automatically generated for anything that they sell. Let me give you an example. I'll do the same example as on Monday. So now Alan is here in one of his offices. He clicks on one-on-one calls and he's interested in buying this one-on-one call, which is priced, as you can see, in rupees. Now, that's fine. And Alan doesn't care if it's priced in rupees because he's not going to end up having to pay in rupees. So now, he puts in 2 or 3, whatever the quantity is, and he goes and he clicks pay now. And when he does that, you have the options to start doing your checkout here. But if he now goes and there's this new icon that comes up saying you have a pending invoice, when he clicks this, you can see here that he has due soon, a new invoice has just been generated. As soon as he clicked on the I'm interested in buying, an invoice is generated. Obviously, the founder of this company is not awake, not present to create an invoice and send it out. It automatically got generated at the point of showing intent to purchase. And now when he clicks pay now, you can see the invoice in live time. So it got dynamically generated for himself. A unique link got created, which says, and this is the full status of his unpaid invoice. What's the name of the company? It's Garage. But had it been someone else's company, this would have been completely customized in live time for whatever company that created the product. And then it shows the details of the company, the tax details of the person trying to buy, in this case, Alan's account. It shows the number of products he's trying to buy, the quantity, and the ability for him to pay. And then this invoice can be shared by Alan to anyone else. It's a completely live link for every purchase attempt made by every person in Garage. And it'll stay status unpaid until he chooses to pay. Now, if he clicks pay, it'll say the given options that I showed you yesterday. How do you want to pay? Do you want to pay in crypto? Do you want to pay in rupees? Do you want to pay in dollars? Or in the future, do you want to pay in whatever currency that we accept? And let's say he selects crypto, pay now. It redirects him to the crypto payment partner and allows him to select whatever currency. 350 different coins have now been enabled for him to pay with. Or if he clicks rupees, like yesterday, we had a lot of people transact with rupees, you can check out. If he abandons this payment in the middle of the transaction, that's also completely fine because the invoice will stay open. Then the invoice is available for Alan under his orders page. All previous invoices, past, present, upcoming payment subscriptions are available for him to see, and is also available to see for the business owner. That there has been like 60, 65, 70 pending invoices. 30 of them have been cleared. 35 have not been cleared because customers have either abandoned the transaction or failed to complete, and you can reach out to them. This is without a doubt the most automated and dynamic and cool, in the sense like you don't have to, this is a full-time person's job, is raising invoices, making sure that they pay, and being able to collect payments for whatever you're selling. This is for a consulting call. It could be for a digital product. And again, of course, really all of this is setting up for e-commerce, when there will be thousands, if not millions, of different transactions and products being able to be purchased on a daily basis. So this is now lifetime invoicing that's being given for free to every business owner and every customer, with the ability for that. You can imagine what gets built on top of this. You have now the ability to add custom coupons. So a business owner can come to his back office now and go to office settings and start creating coupons that can be applied to those invoices. So if I want to give Alan the ability to, hey, subsidize that cost, I can publish custom coupons with limited codes, 10% off, 15% off, 20% off, 25% off. I can put limits on how many times the coupon is used or who it's used for, a password that can be used, or I can apply it to a standard, all products, all courses, all workshop, whatever it so may be. And I can now issue that, and they can use that coupon when they're trying to pay their invoice as well. What other things can be built on this now that this entire invoicing and payment system is live? Taxes. Taxes are a massive thing for businesses to be able to stay compliant in the way that they collect sales tax across different jurisdictions. That in and of itself is a huge business. So if you look at companies like Paddle, or what's the other one, Lemon Squeezy, these are companies that you plug in your payment gateway to, and all they do is they help you calculate the taxation on the online payments that you collect. With GaragePay, with the fact that we now control the invoicing and the payment collection software in multi-jurisdictions across you and your customers, and that we're building your offers and kind of coupons infrastructure. Very shortly, obviously prior to June 20th, we will be offering the ability to automate all of your sales taxes and deductions directly inside of your payment collections. And GaragePay is just eventuating into this really comprehensive, really sticky way for businesses to collect payments for whatever that they're selling. And the fact that all the dynamic invoices, and the invoices like change color depending on which business it is, change logos. You can create email notifications if the invoice is not paid. It's so cool. And like literally, this used to be a full-time person's job in my company, actually, to prepare these and send these out. And also to make sure that you can pay and collect and add bank accounts. All of that's now been completely automated away. And so that's a massive thing, especially when you start getting into e-commerce and service businesses. So if anyone has any questions about that, please let me know. If not, I'll move on to the next thing, which is Calendly inside